Hi, I am doing a video today on fear. This is part of a video series that explore personal development, personal experience, Kundalini Yoga and Sikhi. So I'm not going to go into what is fear, what is the definition of fear. I think we all know here what fear is. And I'll give you examples of some things that I used to be fearful of or I still am on any given day. So the fear of driving on the roads used to be a huge one. Public speaking, teaching yoga sets and sharing myself creatively, and also courageously and compassionately in conversations. And I do all these things regardless. So over the years, something that's really helped me, I've always stuck to, is the phrase or the fact, however it's put. When we are born and we're little babies, we have two fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. That's it. Everything else is self-created. So when a person says, "Oh, I can't go in the sea, I'm scared of sharks," or "I can't go to the 12th floor because I'm scared of heights," or "I can't go here because what will this person think of me?" All self-created. So when I think of something that I might be scared of doing, I think, I've created that, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to show myself I can do it, and I'm going to do it anyway. So for me personally, especially when it comes to creativity, I'd always rather have fear for something that I'm passionate on, it inspires me, I'm really for, I believe in it, and see it through, than have fear for something that bores me, I'm uninterested, and not do anything at all. So because I have that feeling, it kind of pushes me forward to doing something. I keep it moving. So I'm also grateful to feel something, because when you feel something and you reflect and you recognize that, you can kind of work with that and see how you can empower yourself. And also, some people don't feel, some people don't go deep enough to explore themselves, or they don't have capacity to feel. So that I'm really grateful for. Fear is a really great teacher, and it can be a huge teacher. And in life we have so many. We have from books, we have spiritual teachers, we may have school teachers, but fear can teach you so much because it allows you or forces you to grow. It challenges us, and life begins, I like this saying a lot, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And when I first heard that, I kind of wanted to resist and say, no, why can't life just begin right here in this nice little chair I'm in? But no, it doesn't. It begins at the end of your comfort zone. It does that because it's allowing you to grow. And it shows you that you can do more. So once you've done something once, you say, I've done this, I'm still alive, I'm going to do something else. It brings forward surrender and creates trust. And these things these things you can't buy. You can't just go and say, yeah, I'll have half a pound of surrender and throw in some trust. How much is that? Because it all comes from experience. I think it puts you in affirmative mode. So I am doing this today. I am going here and I am going to speak. You're already putting that intention, a positive intention for yourself. Whether it be a fear of speaking, or a fear of putting something on the page, or a fear of just opening yourself up in conversation. Often we can blow things up massively as well, when really it's just another fleeting moment. So yoga and meditation are really great kind of like fear busters, whether you're really into yoga or really into meditation, and if you're really into Simran. I want to cover a whole broad section of people because I think that it can definitely. So it's really good for the nerves. So we have nerves in us that can be set off when we experience fear, and it can kind of set us back to caveman mode, where we're in flight, fight or freeze mode, and those are our primary responses. So in old times this might be like a bear coming at us and we do one of those things, whereas someone that's highly anxious, someone putting you on the spot to answer a question, can produce those feelings, those responses. So yoga is breathing and stretching those parts of you can help release that. So can help release that calmness. So when you're in those moments, your response is calmer. And meditation calms the mind. So when you're in a heavy situation or feeling fearful in some way, you remember that you breathed so long and deep this morning, you can breathe long and deep now, and it will see you through. So 3 resources or takeaways from this. One is the book Susan Jeffers wrote called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Really great book, and a really great mantra just to say. And I often do say it to people, just feel the fear and do it anyway, because essentially that's what I do, especially when it came to driving. I felt the fear, but I drove to Wales anyway. I drove to Norfolk. Because essentially if you want to do more, you have to, if you want to experience more, you have to do more. And would you rather, if you want to experience more, you're going to have to go out and get more. So you're going to have to see through that fear and just do it. I'm trying to put this a very insightful way that can be understood, but I'm trying to find the right words. If you stay at the same level, if you carry on doing the same things, and you're not going to experience any more than you are already. So in order for me to, for example, go to a festival or go to a Sikhi camp and connect with so many beautiful people, I have to get through the fear of driving to a new place and not having a clue where I'm going. One little step will take you to the next step, will take you to the next step, and it's just like skimming a stone. So anyway, Susan Jeffers, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. A Kriya that I'm actually teaching soon, so I'll go over the Kriya first. So a Kriya called Exercise Set for Relaxation and Releasing Fear. Because even in the title is a really great example. So when you relax more, you release that fear. So if I relax into something, for example, I know that when I'm talking, if I'm giving time, I can relax and I won't even have to worry about what I'm saying, if I'm saying it right. if I'm coming across correctly, any of these fears that I'm having are automatically just flowing away because I'm in that state of relaxation. If I get told, oh, you have to go here and do this, and my first response is, I don't really want to, I wasn't prepared for this, and I'm beginning to make excuses in my mind, then I breathe and just relax. Everything becomes a lot easier. So also another meditation, meditation for surrender too, which also is Vaheguru mantra. It creates a stillness, and it's a really, really calming meditation actually. It just gives you self-surrender, so all of your fears are given away. So imagine you're giving all your fears away, or you could say you're letting the universe handle it, or you're giving your fears away to God, or your worries away to Vaheguru, like whichever way you want to put it. Lastly, the words Nirbho, Nirvair, which translates to no fear, no hate, have got me through so much. And when I was learning Gurbani, they're like the first words that I learned, and I just stuck in my brain like through everything, like when I was driving on the motorway, like Nirbho, Nirvair, Nirbho, Nirvair, because they go together really, really well. No fear, no hate. So when you come from a place of no fear and no hate, you can't really go wrong. It's like it's drawn a line across all the bullshit and excuses and inner fear and less confidence you have, because it's just saying no fear, no hate, go out there and do it. And I just think it's really beautiful in the sense where having no fear and no hate over the situation. So even if you're like, okay, I'm gonna go and do it, you might start complaining like, oh, this is really rubbish, da da da, this is really bad, like these people are annoying, da da. When it just says, actually, have no hate for the situation, have no hate for anybody, just begin. And surrender to surrender to everything. Know that all is well and everything is temporary. So thank you for watching today's video. Just going back quickly to the Kriya that I mentioned, I am teaching Kriya for relaxing and releasing fear at this year's Rawfest in Ascot at the end of July. So I'm going to quickly teach, and then I'm going to whiz off to the yoga festival in France for the first year. I just said yes, I'm going. No waiting around. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.